Anik here. Got another video for y'all. This is on a 97 Honda Accord. Basically, I'm going to show y'all removing the CV axle. This is going to be a first of two-part video. I'm going to do the removing. I'm going to have another video of the installing. But basically, I have some stuff already took loose, but I'm going to go ahead and walk you through. Okay, I've replaced the inner and outer tie rod on this vehicle. That's why these are new looking because they are in fact new. But normally your outer tie rod would be in here. Um, if it's OE, then it's going to be either way new. This one's 17 too. But the OE outer tie rod was a 17 millimeter castle nut. You basically take that loose, and then you're going to want to use a pickle fork, one of these guys, to go in between um, your boot and right there your knuckle, and you're just gonna smack it with a hammer until it breaks free. Now you don't necessarily have to do that. You can take a hammer and just hit right here sometimes and free that. But mine was stubborn, so I had to use the pickle fork. Doesn't matter about using the pickle fork because it when you're replacing. But if you were just trying to take this loose to work on something else, you don't want to use one of these boys because they will damage your boot, and then you're going to end up having to replace your outer tie rod if you don't need to. So once that's loose, you also got to take your brake caliper loose, which um, normally your brake caliper, it sits right here on your rotor, and it's just two bolts that hold it on. You take them bolts loose, um, and once them bolts are loose, normally this is a two piece. The other piece is in the trunk, but this piece bolts to the other piece that's actually mounted to these. So really there's four bolts. There's the bolts that hold the other piece that the brake pads actually sit in on here, and then your caliper has your slide bolts, your and basically, you pull those loose, and then this can come off from the brake pad assembly, but then you got to pull these two bolts out the back um, to get that off. Okay, once that's off, and I went ahead and took off. This is normally bolted right here with these two bolts, and then like the rest of your